What is up? I'm NY John, and we're here with the semifinals from the SCCS Season 15 playoffs. We have DopeHeadGaming versus Undefined. Undefined, we watched in our last matchup taking an upset victory over Josh Tabak Dota. A little bit of a surprising result there, but they took it in a convincing fashion. And we'll see how they do as they move forward. DopeHeadGaming winning their first round matchup against Pain Train, I believe. Not confirmed, but we'll see how they both can perform in this match. Some familiar faces coming out from DopeHeadGaming players, and bans already underway. Let's take a look at what's already out of the pool. We see Broodmother and Lycan have been taken out by the Radiant side. The Dire have taken out Darkseer, and now looking at a second hero. Pretty standard thus far. Nothing too out of the ordinary. The Broodmother ban in the first three, something we don't always see, but definitely warranted. Thank you to everyone who has joined me throughout the past broadcasts, now is with me in this one. We do see a Pudge ban coming out from DopeHeadGaming, so interesting choice there. Now Undefined with their final ban before we go into the picking stage. They're going to take out Nature's Prophet, and here we go. DopeHeadGaming with their final ban. Perhaps we'll see something else out of the ordinary, since Pudge has already been taken out, unless they know something about one of the players and have some insider information. Animage is going to be taken out, so Animage definitely a big part of Undefined's success in the last game, getting his farm going, getting that Battle Fury pretty early, and farming successfully. They're not going to be able to rely on that hard carry now unless they want to pick up a Morphling, which is seeped through into the pool. Rubik's going to be the first pickup by Undefined. Now the response from DopeHeadGaming. They're going to pick up Naga Siren and Enigma. So huge power coming out there for DopeHeadGaming. Of course, the natural combo between Song of the Siren and the Black Hole. And now for the Radiant team, they answer with a Tidehunter and Leshrac. Not willing to give the opposition the Tidehunter as well. Probably the better decision. And Leshrac, of course, all around a very strong hero. Looks like going to be using that support capacity for this game. Now the final pick before the break is going to be Morphling, so we may very well see Korok on his patented Morphling, which should definitely make for an interesting game. Now two hard carries on the field between Naga Siren and Morphling for DopeHeadGaming. They mean business. Now the fourth ban coming out from Undefined. There is no long lane solo unless Enigma's going to go there, but they're probably going to assume Enigma's going to be in the jungle, so long lane solo could be targeted, as well as the support heroes. They want to take out some of these stronger early supports. Venomancer as well as Crystal Maiden are still in the pool, so a couple options there.
10 seconds remaining.
They're going to dip. Nope, it's going to be Invoker, so they want to take out solo middle roll. I have a feeling the Morphling is going to go middle with a dual lane, though, so we'll see how that actually pans out. And the immediate response is going to be a Chaos Knight, so they want to take out that early aggressive hero. Chaos Bolt, of course, very powerful, especially early on, can get things going on Morphling and Naga Siren alike. Set up those proper gank attempts. We see him banned very often in those 4th and 5th ban spots. And now the 5th ban coming out from Undefined. Final hero they'll be able to take out perhaps one of those support heroes we talked about earlier.
Remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Looks like they may dip into their extra time for this ban.
Reserve time.
So it pretty much could be a wide variety of things. If they want to try and take out a side lane solo or a support, we don't even know if perhaps DopeHeadGaming have a curveball they want to throw into the mix. It's a team I haven't seen all too often, but I know they won the first SCCS tournament of this season, I believe, if I recall properly. So that's how they ended up being the 4 seed. I think that's what they're pinned at, and then 4v5 matchup. So this is going to be a 4v8 matchup. DopeHeadGaming versus Undefined. This is still a best of 1, so anything can happen in a best of 1. We saw the top team upset by Undefined last time. And Enchantress is going to be taken out, so interesting choice there. Already having an Enigma, they think Enchantress is a possible option for them. Maybe Enigma's going to go the long lane. So they decide to take her out, and then Queen of Pain is going to be taken out by DopeHeadGaming. That's going to round up our bands, and the immediate pick by Undefined is going to be Templar Assassin, which worked out very well for them in the last game, so why not stick with it? Templar Assassin, interestingly enough, in the last game went very aggressive, picking up a Desolator as well as a Chrysalis, not opting for that Blink Dagger we see all so often, and now Venomancer is going to be the response from DopeHeadGaming, having that poison to, of course, tip on Refraction is going to be good, as well as that strong early support, Venomous Gale being so menacing in the laning phase. Now the 5th pick to round up Undefined's lineup. They have Tide probably set as a long lane solo, Leshrac as a support, Rubik, we'll see if they want to put him as a support. It looks like right now he's going to be slated for that, so it looks like they're going to be trying to pick up some kind of carry to throw in that bottom lane.
5 seconds remaining.
Dragon Knight is still available. They also have Faceless Void as an option in the pool if they wanted to go that route. Other than that, it's somewhat limited in terms of hard carries. If they wanted to go more aggressive outlook, they could try and pick up a Tiny. They could also go for something like a Brewmaster. Wouldn't be the worst options. Definitely would allow them to get going early. However, they would find themselves in a pinch later as the game progresses, since they are against not only Naga Siren but Morphling as well. So they would need to end it promptly. And they're going to take their time on this, going down to 15 seconds left in their extra time, but it is their last pick, so why not use up all of their time? I am MY John. This is the SECS Season 15 playoffs. We're in the semifinals now. DopeHeadGaming versus Undefined, and the pick is going to be Storm Spirit. So there's an aggressive hero. They're going to put him in the bottom lane and try and give him freeform, it looks like. Not a bad idea. We'll see how he can do. And now DopeHeadGaming with their final option. They could be looking for a long lane solo if Enigma's not going to do that. Windrunner's still available in the pool. There's also Beastmaster.
10 seconds remaining.
They can go for a puck if they really wanted to set up these team fights in a big way. The Dream Coil plus the Black Hole on the back end of a Song of the Siren. That would be pretty tremendous, but we haven't seen too many heroes feel, too many teams rather feel comfortable putting that puck in the long lane that often.
Lena.
And it's going to be a Lena pick, so they decide to opt for another support. It's going to give them some anti-push and some extra nuke damage as well. And it looks like that puts Enigma in the long lane as a solo, and it may very well be the dual lanes that I suggested earlier. We might see Venomancer and Morphling middle. And that will be interesting to see if that is the case as we're about to get going. Heroes being selected now. One more to go, and then we will be live with the semifinal matchup. I keep saying it, but it's an important point. This is best of one, so do or die. The finals are going to be best of 3, and Mad Mortigan, of course, will be casting them. So be sure to switch over to Neo Dota once this game is over and check that out. Shout out to NADota.com, the host of this tournament. SECS, one of the longest running tournaments in Dota. And now we'll check out who's playing what for the Dire side. We have DopeHeadGaming. It's going to be Beediz on top of the Lena, 1437 on Enigma. We have Tinseltown on Naga Siren, Korok playing the Morphling, and Grant playing the Venomancer. Meanwhile, for the Radiant side, we have Undefined. It will be Lopert on the Rubik. We have Leshrac being played by Incarnate, Asway playing that Tide, Chicken MC on the Storm Spirit, and Orbit playing the Templar Assassin. And we see a full team rotation yet again by Undefined. They will be met by the tri-lane of DopeHeadGaming. They have to be a little bit careful. If they peek out too far, they could be in trouble here. Gush ready by Tidehunter could put someone in a bad position and catch them out early. Also, they decided to take Telekinesis level 1. Uh-oh, and here we go. Venomancer may be spotted out here. Telekinesis tosses him into the air. Now Incarnate trying to get really close. He pops off the Edict, which he opted for first. They're going to pull him with the Vortex, and first blood goes on the Venomancer as he drops there to the Rubik, who picks up that last hit. A big kill for Undefined. Get things going early. And we'll give Rubik some options in terms of counter-warding, getting the courier ready, and stuff along those lines. Always good to see some gold go out on the courier early on, or the support rather, early on. Now rotation back. It looks like Chicken MC is actually going to solo the bottom as his Storm Spirit. And they're going to put a tri-lane top, a very aggressive tri-lane. Probably try and put the farm on Leshrac. going to be Rubik and Tidehunter with him. We'll see how this actually pans out. It's going to be pretty tough for them to stand tall. There's a lot of early game aggression coming out from the tri-lane they're going to be facing against. But Nagasiren does have to get in there to get the last hit, so perhaps that will work in their advantage. Fabled as well will make it a little bit more difficult for her to last hit. And now Korok's going to solo up the middle lane on this Morphling, so not opting for the dual lanes. Orbit going to come up, pop on the refraction, and just pile on the harass damage early on. Korok already dropping down to around half. That is the power of the Templar Assassin. Wow. Huge damage right off the get-go. And now Lopert's going to pick up the DD, rotate back to the top lane. You see a D ward already dropped. They may very well taken the ward out there, and they're going to be able to counter this one off as well. So DopeHeadGaming supports doing their job early on top of the counter warding, and now it looks like Lopert's going to try and find someone out. Lena's tossing the arrow, telekinesis, the auto attacks from the DD, but a great light striker race going to catch 3 in the middle of it. One more attack should take her down though. Down goes Lena, and now Grant has to back off as well as Lopert puts an auto on him. But a big kill there for the aggressive tri-lane coming out from Undefined. That puts them up 2-0 in the kill count over DopeHeadGaming. And once again, they are the underdogs. This bottom lane, 1437 on the Enigma. He'll be able to come up into the lane since it is only a solo Storm Spirit, but it still isn't the best looking lane for him to get optimal farm. He'll get a good amount of experience though, so we'll see what he's able to do with that. And now Chicken MC going to come forward. He's going to take a good amount of punish though with the Eidolons there as well, so perhaps an aggressive decision from him. But he's just going to go ahead and heal up with his trees, so not that big of a deal. Morphling on the middle now has 700 gold. He's going to pick up his early bottle. Same probably going to happen for Templar Assassin as the courier is coming out to her. In top lane, they're going to look for a kill on the pull. BDS has to be careful. He's backing up here, and they won't be able to catch him. So instead, they'll just go ahead and try and steal whatever last hits they can on the creeps. And that's the problem. They don't feel too comfortable going under the tower quite yet. While they do have 2 kills, they're going to pull this way backwards. And there's going to be opportunities for Lena to pick up some experience in the pulls. And now it looks like Grant actually opts to rotate to the middle with that Venomous Gale, so it will be a pseudo-dual lane. This is going to be much more difficult for Templar Assassin than it has been. Let's go ahead and put on our last hits and denies. We can see that Korok, 15-4, leading the way. So despite being against the Templar Assassin, who definitely is strong in last hit department, she's been bullied out, only 4-0 on last hits, so a little bit odd to see with that aggression coming on early. Drop down the Morphling, pretty low on health really quickly in the game. Now Loper coming, going to make it a true 2v2. Telekinesis is going to put Korok in the air. He's low on health, but he'll get away just fine as Grant going to put an auto on top of Orbit. But Orbit not too worried as he pops out the refraction and gets back to try and get the CS up. But this is going to be a concern at the middle lane. Korok continues to go at this rate. He's going to get pretty out of control. And I wouldn't be surprised if we see an early Ethereal Blade shotgun option out of him instead of going for the more conservative route. This looks like a team that wouldn't mind going the aggressive style. And now this is just going to be a back and forth between this 2v2 lane. Who can really get the better of the harass from the supports? Level 3 now picked up on Rubik. That could be a slight advantage for them. And Korok does have to back off, but pushing into his tower, he'll get most of the CS. Now Nagasiren alone on the top lane, though. She's going to take a good amount of damage. Can they finish her off? She's going to net off Incarnate and try and juke out of here. With the boots up, she's able to run away quickly enough. And gets out of there, pops off the salve as well. So well played there by Nagasiren to avoid a gank. She's 1v2 as Beatus is pulling in the jungle and trying to find some farm and levels where he can. So well played. Not the easiest of circumstances to get out of. Now we see a Maleficent coming up on Chicken MC. They're going to pile on the damage, and 1437 getting close to picking up a kill here. Can he finish him off? It looks like Chicken MC just out of range, but from the side, Greg coming in with the Venomous Gale. Finishes off the Storm Spirit, and a big pickoff there for Venomancer as they get a nice kill on Storm Spirit. Storm Spirit sitting 16 for 4 in CS against 17 for 7 on Enigma. Pretty even down there in terms of CS, but that death is definitely going to change things. And now we have a pause coming out. Hopefully it won't last too long. Thank you for tuning in, everyone that's watching. I'm MY John. This is the SCCS Season 15 Playoffs Semifinals. We have a match between DopeHeadGaming, the 4 seed, versus Undefined, the 8 seed. And it is 2-1 in favor of Undefined right now, picking up that early kill before creeps even spawned, as well as another kill in the tri-lane. But the game evening out as we do see Korok dominating this middle lane, 26 for 9 against 12 for 0. Really a tremendous lead on him. And we'll see what he can make out of it. The courier's actually coming out. It will be delivering boots as well as his magic wand. Hopefully the pause won't last too long here. And there's a go call. So we're back. Grant just going to continue to rotate down here. Maybe try and put some pressure on this tier 1. We'll have the Eidolons. 1437 really low on health. Has to be a little bit careful. If Storm Spirit comes back in, which he is. He's TPing back down. He's only level 5, so can't really jump on top of him. He's hiding off in the trees. He'll try and be sneaky, but he won't catch anybody as he finishes off the creep wave. Now perhaps Enigma going to try and get that level 6 and then pop a black hole and finish off Chicken MC again. This could be a big gank attempt here for the Dire team. One more creep kill should get him, maybe 2 more kills. Oh, Chicken MC comes out. He's going to run right into the Venomancer. Slowed down by the Gale, and now Malefic's on top of him as well. He's going to go down again. And Storm Spirit taken down for the 2nd consecutive time by DopeHeadGaming. Grant and 1437 combining for the kill here on the bottom lane. And circling the map a little bit frustrated, but Korok in the middle has to go ahead and pop the Strength Morph as he takes some damage from Rubik as well as Orbit, who realized that the supports weren't there, but Incarnate on top going to be taken down. Tinseltown and Beat is combined for the kill, and Asway is forced to back up. Bottom lane, they're going to back off a little bit more as Lopert's rotating down there, so a good decision from them. Rune's going to spawn up in a couple of seconds. We'll see who gets that. Templar Assassin still double damage Rune in the bottle. Korok looking for it, but it actually is at the bottom spawn. So he's just going to ferry his bottle instead. A decent option from him. Now Grant thinking about picking it up. He will. He's going to get the invis. Make his way towards the bottom lane yet again. Black hole is available for 1437 if they want to try and go for another gank down here. Lopert is still in the area though, so they have to be a little bit cognizant of that fact. See what they can do about it. We'll see both times Chicken MC has been caught out. He has been on the aggressive side of things. And here he walks forward again for an auto attack, but not spotted yet. Loper coming in from the backside. This is going to be a gank attempt. They have no idea Grant's invisible. This is going to get turned around. Can he get the black hole, though? The Vortex going to pull him out. The black hole casted. And the Venomous Gale doesn't hit, though. And Chicken MC dropping, but he's able to pop out the magic wand and stay alive. Down goes 1437. They don't have enough damage to finish off the Storm Spirit. Fable comes out from Lopert. They're just going to try and do whatever damage they can to Grant to try and slow him down. He's going to pop off another ward here, but the Plague Ward won't have enough damage to finish him. So ends up turning around on them. They thought they had a good bait there, but instead 1437 drops. Now in the top lane, Tinseltown chasing Incarnate, but he pops off a salve and will be just fine. Leshrac actually getting the kill on Lina as well. The middle lane CS is really the story of the game. Ooh, we actually see Templar Assassin really catching up effectively. 35-2, so I'm not sure when she found the time to do that, but now getting back into the mix. Only 42 for 10 on Morphling. Still definitely a good amount, but not that huge gap that we saw earlier on. Storm Spirit on the bottom lane now picking up his Gloves of Haste. Going to be going towards his treads in all likelihood. Trying to recover from those 2 early deaths. Got that kill in 1437, so that should help him a good amount. We'll see where Venomancer decides to go now. Has been roaming across the map. He'll head down towards the bottom for the moment. Enigma, meanwhile, in the jungle. Won't have the black hole for another 2 minutes. Naga Siren does have a Song of the Siren, though, if they want to try and set something up here. And it looks like they may do that under the tower. One more last hit, and here we go. They're going to net down Incarnate. Asway comes in with a gush. The Light Strike Array going to catch 2 in it. Tinseltown taking a good amount of damage, though. He doesn't have enough mana for the Song of the Siren. He will get away safely, though. And it looks like they're going to be able to pick off 2. As down goes Tide Under. He buys back. Perhaps a little bit of an irrational buyback, as he can't really get back into the mix immediately. And he's going to head back towards the top, but Tinseltown already popping off a salve, as well as the fact that he has that Ring of Health, will regen effectively pretty quickly. Regeneration Rune is bottled by Morphling in the middle lane. And this is tough one-on-one battle for him. Look at this damage on Korok. Orbit popping off the Sonic Trap and dropping him to below half health. Forces Korok to waveform away. And they might want to switch those lanes up whenever they get an opportunity to get him some more farm. However, Naga Siren wouldn't fare much better. And now Venomancer is solo on the bottom, picking up his level 6. Has to be very careful. If Storm Spirit jumps on him, he can take a lot of damage. He doesn't really have anything except for 3 branches. There's a chase in the jungle, though. They're going to go for the Split Earth. It's going to hit on the creeps. Tinseltown will be safe. He has no mana anyway for any kind of setup. Meanwhile, in the middle lane, more damage on top of Korok. He's going to back off and bottle up, though, as he morphs a lot into agility. Orbit going to pop off the slow on the Templar Assassin illusion, which is harassing him a little bit. And Korok going to take 1 free tower hit, but back off immediately thereafter. And it's pressure on the top lane tower as Storm Spirit is able to take down Venomancer in the bottom lane. This may be the first tower kill of the game. Dive on the middle, though. Orbit's going to be in a bad spot. The waveform over, and down he goes. So there's a kill for the Dire team. The top tower looks like it's going to drop, though. They do have a glyph available if they want to pop it down to try and slow it down. And they will, as they apply pressure to the middle tier 1. It's dropping down to around half. They're trying to get a trade out of this, but it looks like Undefined are going to back off and try and save that middle tower as well. Down it goes. The creeps get the last hit on it. The tower goes down to below half, but here are the TPs to try and save this middle tower. And now Korok needs to back off before he gets into a bad situation. Meanwhile, Tidehunter does pick up his level 6 in the top lane, so he has Ravage available for future engagements. That's going to be big for him as well. Help out Undefined. The kill lead is 6-5 in favor of DopeHeadGaming over Undefined here in the semifinals of the SCCS Season 15 playoffs. This is a best of 1, so winner takes all, moves on to the finals, which will be a best of 3 casted by Matt Morgan. In the river, though, we have action, and Incarnate's going to drop to Morphling as Korok's able to solo him down. Perhaps a little bit overzealous by Incarnate to come into the river there. Challenge him, essentially. Now Gale's going to pop on Orbit, and Ravage is going to pop as well, all for Venomancer. He's dropping down pretty quickly, but he gets an ultimate off, and now Korok waveforms into the middle of the fight. He's going to Strength Morph and try and finish off whoever he can. Malphite stun comes out on top of Orbit. Orbit dropping really low. Down he goes. There, the last hit for Venomancer, and Korok able to finish off Tide as well. Big kills there for the Dire team. Chicken MC coming in from the side. Black Hole pop by 1437, and a huge blunder. As he misses, it was absolutely on nothing. I wonder if he has lag or delay. Waveform over, though, as Korok is looking so aggressive. The Korok we all know and love. Jumping on top of MC. MC's going to Vortex on him, and a pause comes out. Beatus is right behind him. He has a Light Strike Array in 1 second and a Laguna Blade. This is not a good look for Storm Spirit. He doesn't have enough mana to ball out, so he could be in a lot of trouble. We'll see how this actually plays out. Beatus needs a big play here. Here comes the Laguna Blade, followed up with a Dragon Slave, but Korok drops as well, and Chicken MC is going to make it out alive. So not having the stun may have cost them, and now the Malphite stun to try and slow down Incarnate, who's dealing a ton of damage to 1437. Light Strike Array to try and slow him down further, and he won't be able to catch up. Pause coming out again. This time from the Radiant team, as we have a disconnect on Venomancer. All the meanwhile, while this action's going on middle, we have Naga Siren farming top. Does have her Perseverance up, and is pushing this tower by herself. We do see Lopert here trying to fend this off, but he really can't get in too close. Otherwise, he'll put himself in a bad look. Doesn't want to get soloed off here and feed the Naga Siren further. We see Hersey has 48 for 0. Let's check out our net worth graph as we have the reconnect coming in. The 3 leaders are going to be on the Dire team. We have Morphling followed by Enigma and Naga Siren. Morphling in the lead by a large margin over the next couple of heroes. This is with no tower kills as well, so definitely a factor to take into consideration. And another pause. Someone trying to fix up the Skype. Thank you for joining me. I'm MY John. This is the SCCS Season 15 playoffs, the semifinals. We have the 4-seed DopeHeadGaming versus the 8-seed Undefined. And right now it's a 9-7 kill lead in favor of the 4-seed DopeHeadGaming. We can check out our graphs while we have a little bit more time. It's going to be over 1,000 gold in favor of the Dire, as well as over 4,000 experience in favor of the Dire. And of course, the later this game goes, the better it's going to look for this Dire squad, having that Naga Siren and that Morphling, as well as the Enigma to combo up and bring it all together. They need a lot more out of the Storm Spirit. He's only sitting 2 for 2 for 2 right now. He does pick up 2 Null Talismans to try and get involved earlier and maximize his damage. But he has certainly struggled to some degree. Thought he was going to get free from the bottom lane, but it was tougher for him than he expected against that Enigma. And here comes a resume, but didn't ask for a resume, so it's going to go live anyway. Good. So we're right back into it.
Regeneration.
Now Regen going to be picked up by Lena on the bottom river, and she heads to the bottom lane.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
There goes the top tower. So the first tower taken down by DopeHeadGaming is going to be the top tier 1 by Tinseltown. He has 1,000 gold in the bank as well. Pops off that Riptide just to harass Storm Spirit. Enigma working towards what looks to be either a pipe or his mech. He could finish up a mech if he wanted to. So we'll see what 1, 4, 3, 7 ops for the 3 heroes grouping in the middle and 2 grouping on the bottom. The bottom will meet Orbit down here. Templar Assassin, 1,000 gold in the bank on him. And 3 in the middle are just going to push on this tower. In fact, it's just Korok and Grant. Now a TP comes in, and they're forced to back off. Don't want to take too many risks. 900 gold in the bank for Korok, as he most likely works towards an early shotgun. And Lopert's going to steal off the replicate. An interesting choice. Now Tinseltown going to try and catch off Chicken MC here. Chicken MC just going to bolt lightning away, and does so with not that much health. Tinseltown going to continue to pursue, but will back up as he cannot catch up to the Storm Spirit in the long run. Replicate's going to come in here, find Orbit in the jungle, but it's going to run out in a moment. And there it goes. Now a little bit of a slowdown as both teams trying to find some footing in the matchup. See, 1437, still 60 seconds till there's another black hole available. And now this is the replicate from Rubik coming out just to scout a little bit. Rotation from Venomancer coming towards the bottom lane. He's going to be fully spotted by this ward, though. And now an aggressive jump on top of 1437. However, a great stun from Lena again. Chicken MC getting pretty low on health. Going to run right into Venomancer. Venomancer gets the gale off. A couple more autos will be enough to finish him, but instead they're going to focus on Orbit. Orbit not going to have enough damage to take him down. He's going to bottle up as quickly as possible. And Venomancer going to continue on. He's blocked fully in, and Chicken MC is going to go down. Well played by Venomancer to block him in the jungle there. Orbit going to try and get revenge for his teammate. One more auto will do the job, but the Malphite stun's going to slow him down. The Eidolon's going to slow him down a little bit as well. And down he goes. Venomancer will live. Venomancer lives as they continue on to the tier 1 tower. And it will go down here. Big plays coming out from the Dire team. DopeHeadGaming styling on top of Undefined as they take an 11-7 kill lead inside of the 15-minute mark. And now 1437 is going to TP back to the middle and get some more farm out of this. Tinseltown finds himself in a little bit of a pinch, but gonna pop off the Song of the Siren and TP out of here. Not a big deal for him. We do see the Courier also has an Ogre Axe that will be for Enigma, as he already has finished off his mech. So good luck for him. Now Black Hole is up again. They're going to bring the Eidolons and apply some pressure to this tier 1. Orbit is here to defend. So not too big of a concern. They don't want to put it in deny range, so they back off properly. Now Korok in the jungle, 2,000 gold in the bank. He's going to run into Chicken MC. Chicken MC using the Vortex to pull him in. A lot of damage coming out from the Storm Spirit. The strength more from Korok. He's going to try and man up on him here. Does he have enough damage to take him down? Chicken MC is going to fall back and perhaps be the chicken. Korok, the support's coming in for the side. He needs to get out of here. Waveform's not available, and he's going to end up dropping. Down he goes, and he would have been able to solo Chicken MC, but the supports came in for the side and end up saving him.
Middle tower has fallen.
Now Tinseltown on the top, 1,300 gold in the bank. Kind of continuous pressure on this tier 2. It's dropping below half already. Now we see rotation from 1437 in. They should be able to finish this easily, as it looks like Glyph is not available for the Radiant team. So another tower kill coming out here for DopeHeadGaming.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
And they're looking very strong. They do lose Korok in an unfortunate circumstance, but plus 4,000 gold lead. They also have 5,000 experience. As we head to the 17-minute mark, Thank you for everyone that's tuning in. I'm MY John. This is the SECS Season 15 playoffs. We're in the semifinals. DopeHeadGaming versus Undefined. Winner of this will head directly to the finals, where they can compete for both the Wongs and tournament passes. Pretty good deal. Those will be casted by Mad Morgan, as we see on the bottom lane. Incarnate Leshrac almost able to take down 1437, but Lena finishes him off with a Laguna Blade. So well played there by Beaties, as he's in the right place at the right time, saving 1437. Now Ward's going to spot up this rotation in from the Radiant team. Chicken MC jumps to the high ground, going to run right into Korok. And now it looks like perhaps Beaties is going to be in trouble taking the autos from Orbit. It's a lot of damage. Light Strike Array comes out, but Lena's not going to be able to escape. She's going to go down. Korok has to wait for him away and try and escape. And he's going to back up to the tier 1 and should be safe for the moment. Venomancer coming in to support, but there are 4 heroes down here. He gets slowed down by a Sonic Trap. The Meld Strike going to deal a good chunk of his health down, but they'll be able to back off. Meanwhile, in the middle, further pressure applied by Naga Siren as he's getting closer to finishing up a full Linken's. And Korok going to be pulled in here by the Vortex and taken down yet again, perhaps. The Strength Morphus just narrowly keeping him alive. Mech is popped. He's staying alive. They pop off a Ravage. Asway's in the middle of a fight. Can they turn this around? No, it looks like everyone's getting really low on health. Can they do anything? Korok still dropping, but still morphing strength. And the first one to drop is going to be Storm Spirit. Now Korok turning around, looking for a kill. And somehow they're all just narrowly staying alive. Orbit backing up. Morphling's going to be able to take down Tidehunter. And now they're going to jump on top of Templar Assassin as well. He's going to drop. And they're able to take down Rubik to a triple kill for Morphling. And I'm sorry for any stream lag. I'm not sure what it's from. I don't have any drop frames. It could be from the server I'm on. But no matter. We'll just have to cope with it and move forward. A big fight there for DopeHeadGaming. Venomancer does drop, but they take down 4 in exchange. And Korok just narrowly surviving for the entirety of that fight, but able to pick up a triple kill on the back end of exquisite positioning. Overall, well played by him. Now the tier 2 is going to be the target. Naga Siren, there are almost no ultimates. Laguna Blade is the only thing up for the Dire right now. See Black Hole up in 40 seconds. Song of the Siren up in 60 seconds. We haven't seen them really combine for a big ultimate quite yet. And there goes the tier 2 on the bottom. Only 1 outer base tower remains for the Radiant team. This couple of heroes going to contest each other's farm on the top. Morphling as well as Enigma. Naga Siren now going to have that Linken's flown out to her. Lena getting close to picking up a 4-staff, so looking good for the supports as well on DopeHeadGaming. See, Venomancer has been able to pick up a headdress as well as a bracer and boots. 400 more gold in the bank on top of that. Let's check out the farm on the Undefined squad, though. Ogre Club up on Storm Spirit. Rubik able to finish off Arcane Boots. Tide, nothing really going on for him. Only 300 gold in the bank. And some wards. They're going to pop off a smoke here and look for a gank attempt. Templar Assassin is working towards a first item BKB. About 700 gold away from that. And Leshrac has drums, another bracer, and Arcane Boots. But no one quite where you want their farm to be for Undefined. While items are really coming together for the Dire team. Now the smoke is going to run into Korok. He's going to jump right on top of Incarnate. He has been backing up all game. He's going to be able to dodge the Split Earth, but put up with the Telekinesis and taken down. Now Grant has to get out of here. Chicken MC spots him off. He jumps right on top of him. He pops off the ultimate, but that won't be enough. This is going to be 2 kills for Undefined as they catch Venomancer and Morphling off with a successful smoke gank. All of them, meanwhile, there's pressure applied in the bottom lane by Naga Siren as well as Lena. And in the middle lane, 1437, Honest Enigma is going to bring the lane forward as much as possible. This tower is relatively untouched, though. I'm a little bit surprised that DopeHeadGaming didn't back off and try to just attempt an easy Roche. Instead, they're playing, I'm not going to say aggressive, but pushing down the bottom lane, which they don't have a tower down there. It's an interesting choice. I thought after the last big team fight, they could have definitely got a Roche kill. 17-12 is a kill lead. They're up by 5 right now at the 21-minute mark. check out our net worth. As we see Nagasiren leading the way at 9,000. The closest Radiant team member is 4,000 gold away. So a tremendous lead has been mounted on Nagasiren over the opposition. And now it updates, it looks like, and it's only 3,000. So, still a big margin, of course. And then even Morphling is 1,500 gold ahead of that Templar Assassin. Templar Assassin, did she get enough gold to finish over BKB? Yes, she did. Now it looks like Nagasiren may be in trouble. Will Templar Assassin pop out the BKB before the song? No! So the song is going to be popped easily by Nagasiren. It looks like they're not going to TP out. They want to try and get a team fight out of this. 1437 hiding to try and get a perfect black hole. And here he comes. Black hole's going to pop. It hits 3. Ravage won't interrupt as the BKB is up for 1437. Nagasiren will drop. And it's stolen up by Rubik. Turned around. Grand and 1437 caught in the black hole. And a huge team fight for Undefined as they take down 3. A triple kill comes out for Storm Spirit. Well played by Lopert there to steal off that black hole and get it right back on top of them. And Nagasiren dying from that Ravage was really big against DopeHeadGaming's favor. Now Lena's in a bad spot. Telekinesis up in the air. They toss her to the high ground. Nope, still on the low ground, but down she goes either way. And Storm Spirit picking up a mega kill as his 4th kill in a short matter of time. Now an illusion. Oh, man. Not the best circumstance for Korok. He was trying to take down this Roshan. He's down below half health, but now it looks like actually Undefined are going to back off. So Korok getting a break here. He's actually going for a Manta first, not going for the shotgun that I thought he would have won for. And they're going to try and finish off this Roche once the team rallies around. And here we go. Now Nagasiren in here as well as Venomancer. Morphling stood his ground, comes right back into it. This is going to be a big loss for Undefined. They've been taking some good team fights. We see them close that gap in kills, but now losing this Roche, it's going to become increasingly difficult for them. Especially as these carries start getting bigger and bigger. Nagasiren with 2,500 gold in the bank. We'll see if she wants to opt for a defusal or go for another defensive item. Korok, meanwhile, has enough gold to finish off that Manta whenever he wants. So that should be coming out shortly. We saw Enigma's BKB in the last fight. His farm looking really strong. Already having that mech for a long time. Now finishing up a complete BKB. 700 gold in the bank. And growing. Now Korok continuing to farm with great effectiveness. We can see his net worth at 7,500. Still leading the way is going to be that Nagasiren though, as she was left alone for a majority of the early game. That's how she got so much pressure on the top tier 2. And a lot of farm going on up there. Let's check out some of our other graphs. While we have a moment kills, we see 7 for 4 for 5 on Storm Spirit. So he's doing a good job of getting some of those kills. Been a part of 12 of them out of 16 for his team. However, 4 deaths. I suppose it's not that bad in the trade-off. Morphling 6 for 3 for 2. Lena getting out there with 4 kills, 4 deaths, and 6 assists. So pretty good on the support hero. And you can see that Nagasiren hasn't been involved in all too many kills because she's been off farming, but definitely a deal that DopeHeadGaming are completely content with as they move on towards the middle game and further. Gold per minute, 444 on Nagasiren, 419 on Enigma, almost 400 on Morphling as well. Now pressure on the bottom lane. We're going to see Undefined try and push on this tier 1 tower down here. It's sitting around half health. Tidehunter leading the way. He has Ravage up. All ultimates are up for everybody across the board. And now Song going to pop off, and they're going to try and set it up here. 1437 has a black hole, but everybody spread really well. 1437 pops out the black hole, only catches Asway, just trying to prevent the Ravage, is able to do so. Now the jump in from Chicken MC, but black hole is stolen yet again. Lopert catches 3 in the middle of it, and Lopert, it's going to be turned around on them. They're not able to finish anyone off. Korok is morphing strength. Lopert's dropping down quickly. Orbit's going to turn around, try and finish off Korok, but he can't do so. The strength morph is too much, and now Orbit's in trouble. They finish him off. 3 kills for the Dire team. DopeHeadGaming, Chicken MC so low on health, but the Gale's going to miss. A couple more hits should be enough to finish him off. They drop down the Plague Ward. Can they catch up to him? It doesn't look like Venomancer will be able to catch him, and he will get away safely. And now the push is coming on from DopeHeadGaming. A huge team fight as they take down 4 for 0. and just not able to get that last hit on Morphling. He had the Aegis still anyway. He didn't have to pop that off. So good signs for them as they push on towards the base. And Naga Siren is level 15, and Morphling does catch up to Storm Spirit and finish him off. So another big play. Now Storm Spirit being gone for 45 seconds. No buyback available. This is going to be a really strong push here from DopeHeadGaming. Loper comes in, but Morphling again on the top lane gets another kill. I should be watching that instead of the push. But Loper going to drop as well. And now 1-4-3-7 going to continue on. Take down this tier 3 in the bottom. Easy peasy. Down it goes. And now they'll focus on the first set of racks in this bottom lane. Meanwhile, the tier 3 on the top dropping to Morphling and Venomancer. And now Orbit coming in from the side. He's going to use the Sonic Trap to slow him down a little bit. But Korok's just going to go ahead and focus on Incarnate, able to take him down. So 1-for-1 trade up here, but the Rax is still dropping, and now they're going to rotate to try and get even more out of this. Korok going to go to the middle, maybe try and put some pressure on this tier 2 here. And here we go, dropping down to below half pretty easily, and another big tower kill for them. Roche still a long way off from respawning, so Korok going to have that Aegis for quite some time. Also 3,800 gold in the bank. So whatever he wants to go for next, if it is that shotgun, we could see, yup, Eagle Song's going to come out right now. Some heroes get into trouble in the middle lane. Naga Siren pops off the Song of the Siren to try and let 1-4-3-7 get away safely, and it looks like they will be able to do so. No, that jump coming out from Chicken MC. He's going on top of Tinseltown, but the Lincolns will block the Vortex attempt. And Chicken MC had to know the Vortex, the Lincolns rather, was up. Still uses it nonetheless. And Tinseltown not quite able to get away. Sonic Chop gonna pop. Chicken MC has almost no mana though. Tinseltown may just want to try and turn on this. There are 3 heroes here for the Radiant team, but he does have backup from 1-4-3-7. Lincolns comes back up, pops again. 1-4-3-7 jumps into the middle. We do see the Midnight Pulse and the Malefice done on Loper. Ravage is popped off. Morphling able to finish off Storm Spirit, and now Song of the Siren is popped by Loper, but he goes down anyway as 1-4-3-7 was under the effect of the BKB, and Song of the Siren will run out. And everybody has to try and run for their lives. This game is looking like it's getting close to over. Asway gets caught by the Malefice stun as 1-4-3-7 goes forward aggressively, but the damage coming out from Leshrac is a lot. Can they finish him off? Meanwhile, Naga Siren going to be able to take down Incarnate. 1-4-3-7 just narrowly living, pops off another Song of the Siren. That level 16 cooldown is just too much for them to handle, and they're going to go on Asway as well. And Asway Malefice stunned, and here we go. GG called. DopeHeadGaming going to take this match and move on to the finals of the SECS Season 15 playoffs. I'm not sure who they'll match up against yet. Huge plays coming out there from DopeHeadGaming, and they had a pretty good stronghold on the game, getting a lot of farm on their carries early on, but they assured it on the back end of a lot of strong team fights. Well played by 1-4-3-7, and their farm just usurped that of their opponent. So the 4 seed, DopeHeadGaming, takes on the 8 seed, Undefined, in the semifinals. As we see a little bit of last-minute antics. Chicken MC just trying to kill somebody, but he can't even find a kill here. And that's been the story of the game, dropping everyone down low, but not getting those last hits. And down he goes. Templar Assassin does kill off Venomancer. And now a black hole from 1-4-3-7. Got to catch 2. Down goes Leshrac. Stolen again by Lopert. He's on top of his steals. He catches 4 in it, but there's no damage to be had. And down go the rest. And that's going to be it. I am NY John. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed my stream. I'm sorry for those of you that had lag issues. It could be the server I'm streaming to. I'm not entirely sure. I don't see anything wrong on my end. So I'll look into it for future broadcasts. Be sure to follow me here on Twitch TV. VODs will be available on my YouTube, www.youtube.com/MYJohnTV. Be sure to check them out there and subscribe me, please. And enjoy the finals.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower.
And this is going to be it. The throne being focused down. Only a matter of seconds. Chicken MC still desperately trying to make something happen. We'll take a gander at the kills. 18 for 3 for Korok on his Morphling. And that Morph pick locks it up for DopeHeadGaming, or we're going to the ship. Thank you for watching. Head over to Neo Dota to watch the finals when they're ready. And thank you to NA Dota for hosting this tournament and letting me cast. Shout out to Spitwad and everybody over there. Be sure to go check out the website and become an active member of the SECS as well as the forums. Peace out, guys.